Lunatic Radio Show. Now I can hear myself. I'm Kieran, way over there in the beautiful city of New York. Late April, I imagine the trees are coming alive. It's Chris Italia from the Stand NYC. Hello, Chris.
Everything looks dead to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Way to fucking lighten up the spirits.
And it might as well be dead.
This is, come on, springtime. Get alive. Show a little gusto.
Nothing has bloomed for me yet. Nothing.
Not even in your pants, huh?
Oh, actually, you just reminded me of all these branches tomorrow so I don't get weeds.
Oh, you got to do some, what is that?
Yard work.
Yard work, yeah, fuck that. That's the good thing. That's the one good thing about doing, living on the surface of the sun out here in Arizona. Not much gross.
Nothing grows.
Yeah, like life, it doesn't exist out here, really. You kind of just try to survive in the heat.
Just wither away.
No vegetation. Yeah, no weeds, no mosquitoes. We got lizards. We have fucking dinosaurs. We got lizards. Yeah. Word up. Lunatic Radio Show. Follow us on the Twitter and Instagram at Lunatic Radio. The show at lunaticradio.com is the email address. If you'd like to donate to the program, www.lunaticradio.com. Bottom right-hand corner, click the donate button. Anything you send would be great. Thank you so much in advance. And, yeah, we got a lot to talk about today on the radio program. The radio program. Yeah, so what up? Fucking A. Chris has got another edition of his, What's Up with the Lane? What's up with the lane? Are you excited about this edition?
No, because I'm living it. So I'm excited about it at all.
Yeah, no, it's,
Would you be excited?
no, if I had to go to home to that, like, fucking, yeah, no. I went over to my folks' place to get a little sun. They have a pool over there. So I was like, I need to, get out of the heat. I need to get into the fucking pool. So I jump in the pool. I get in this, they have this raft. So I jump on the raft and I'm just lounging. And there's this little kid that lives next door to me. Came over to the side of the fence and starts talking to me. I got so fucking irritated.
What is he saying?
He's like, hi. And I'm like, hi. He's like, do you have a pool? I don't have a pool. I'm like, oh, fucking.
He wanted an invite. He just wanted an invite.
Yeah, he's not getting an invite. This is
Why
my
don't you make
time.
that kid's day?
I actually started thinking about you in that moment because I was like, this is me. I can't interact with anything. I can pet a dog. That's about it.
I mean, he's just a kid. How old is the kid?
He looked like he was, 9? He probably was going to ask. He's in that phase.
He's a little kid.
Dude, if I engaged him in conversation, the questions would literally the number tally on the question.
So what?
I'll be like, all right, question 114. Why is the sun yellow? Okay, like, no, stop. Come on. I'm relaxing, kid. I don't know you. Yes, I have a pool. This is not my home. This is my family's home. You see me relaxing. I was sleeping on the damn fucking tube.
Kids don't know. They're just trying to be friendly.
Yeah, well, I'm not. I'm not a kid anymore.
You're a cool guy
Beat
with
it.
big guns like you do.
Beat it, kid.
This guy looks like he's got it together. Let me ask him some questions. In hopes that you would invite him to come in. He said, hey, you should ask your parents if you can come to the pool.
No, yeah, well, that would be a Michael Jackson situation.
Well, what I'm saying is you would go through the parents and get the okay.
Yeah, I don't need to go through the parents.
So what was your answer? What did you?
My answer was to spin my tube around and head towards the shallow end. I turned my back to him.
You didn't even acknowledge him?
Yeah, it was like what is it? Paulie and fucking Goodfellas. Now I got to turn my back to you.
You didn't say a word. Like you really didn't say it. Oh, you're a horrible human being.
I turned my back to him. I was like, just disappear, kid. Disappear. I'm not,
That is awful.
I like the children that are my close friends' children, and I like the children that are in my family. I do not like other people's kids. I just don't. I don't care.
What about Rock's kid?
I haven't met him yet, but I would love him. Like, that's what I'm saying. He's a close
kind of
friend.
shitty on your end not to have met the kid yet.
What am I supposed to? I'm sure.
You've known Rock now for what? 20 years?
Do you think Rock wants me in his Westchester home No.
I think Rock would love a visit from one of his closest friends.
For about 45 minutes, and then you gotta beat it.
Yeah, okay, fine. How long do you want someone to come over? An hour and a half tops.
Well, I'm from out of town. I would imagine he would want me to come over and stay, maybe have a glass of wine that I don't drink the faggoty wine.
Rock's a decent person that way.
Have a beer.
I don't think you think much of Rock. That's
I think a lot of Rock. I'm not, I feel
like there's this little bit of like, go fuck himself.
He's out doing, eating.
Fuck you for having a kid and destroying my dream.
He's out there fucking, wheeling and dealing, fucking making TV shows.
I don't know what you call in Rock wheeling and dealing. It's called just working hard, man. That's all he's doing. He's just working hard. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. No, we all work hard. No.
I don't know why
I love Rock. Stop. Here it is. It took 6 months for you to try to drive the wedge between Rock and I. It's not going to happen.
I've been driving this wedge for 10 years.
Yeah. By the way, we're speaking of my original co-host, Rocket, who hosts the show with me on Sundays.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Yeah, we're different people. We've grown apart, but it's fine. We get along.
Grown apart. He's been a great friend to you.
I've been a great friend to him. I have. Don't tell me I haven't. I am very loyal. Very, You
were in Jersey, what, less than a year ago?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. No, yeah. It was actually just less than a year ago.
So you're telling me you were there for
I was watching kids. I couldn't bring the kids.
Perfect.
No, and by the way, I couldn't drive. I wasn't allowed to drive in Jersey.
Oh, that's right.
So there you go. There's a legitimate answer. Suck it, Chris Italia. All right.
Maybe he could have met you somewhere. You don't know.
You know what? I don't go the extra mile on things. You know what I'm saying? I don't really go the extra mile.
I guess we have to accept that about you.
I just like to.
Actually, that's not true, Kieran.
What?
That's not true.
I don't go the extra mile. I do go the extra mile.
Go the extra mile because you've driven me to the airport and picked me up in the airport.
And
right. Gone completely out of your way.
Don't. They go the opposite way.
Not even close.
Went up to Scottsdale, not back to the burbs.
I mean, it's such a weird. I'm like, you really want to do this?
Yeah. Well, I kind of wanted to see how normal people live.
I'm not used to this kind of hospitality.
Yeah.
So yeah, see, you have gone far above and beyond for people.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
And I appreciate the rides.
Where were we going on this? Are you saying that?
I hate dealing with fucking Uber drivers in Arizona, man. They are fucking chatty, dude.
Yeah, they are chatty Cathys. They're fucking everybody out here is chatty. That's the whole thing.
They get into my life. I'm like, I'm gonna know you for 30 minutes. I'll never see you again.
That's what I miss about living in New York, where it's just like I think Jim Gaffigan said it on fucking Jerry Seinfeld's Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. He's like, I love New York because it's point A to point B, no conversation in between.
Yeah, no one wants.
Here it's Here
I'll say this though, it's getting worse.
Like I know everything about the Valero people. I know everything about them. And it's I don't want to know. Yeah, like you go to a Quickie Mart.
Valero.
You go to a Quickie Mart. You go to a Quickie Mart, and you if you do that often enough, you learn about the people in there because they just tell you.
I think that happens in New York. If you go to a store often enough, you start to, familiarize yourself with the guy behind the counter. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe he throws you a couple extra slices of ham. When he cuts your cuts. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right. Yeah, no, but it's for the most part, if you're traveling in New York, it's point A to point B. Get the fuck out of my way. Do not go slow.
Conversations are short.
Here it's driving on the road, fast lane, slow lane. We're going to go parallel, and the guy behind you is going to be late to work because we're just going to go parallel at the speed limit. No one's going to, move ahead so people can swerve in and out if they're in a rush. No, it's not.
Well, that's also because you got ball-busting cops who pull people over.
Fuck the cops out here, you right? They're not NYPD.
Yeah.
Fucking goddamn
those racist bastards.
Yeah. Fuck what? The NYPD is? I
experienced racism in Flagstaff, Arizona last year, where they just basically
said, "Look at this wop."
No, not me. I was with this black guy. They completely fucked with him.
Yeah.
It was so obvious. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, really?
This is a racist state. It is very racist. I never heard the N word so many times other than like the first 3 days I moved here. Yeah, it was just N word, N word. Everything's N word. It's N word this. It's N word that.
Crazy, right? It's crazy, man. Sometimes we live in a bubble. And, like you say to yourself, this can't be happening everywhere. But it is. It's
no, you think it just happens on TV, like shows that depict things from the South or from,
The weird thing is, like, you have plenty of, there's plenty of diversity in Scottsdale, Phoenix, right?
Not really. I mean, you just have like older white people, a lot of retirees, and Mexicans. That's it. Black people are very scarce. There's not many black people out here.
What about TJ the Mayor?
He's not here anymore.
It was for a while.
There's about 60 black people out here, I would imagine. 60. In a city of 3 million.
You've counted.
There's about 60. There's not many, I'm telling you. There really isn't. And if you I'm sure if you talk to one out here, talk to an African American who lives out here, he's like, yeah, this motherfucker's racist. Yeah, you would say that. Absolutely. Yeah. It's fucking yeah. I got a little thing I ranted about Mark Wahlberg a couple weeks ago, and I really couldn't pinpoint why I was ranting about Mark Wahlberg. I think Chris came.
It's his Instagram mostly that gets you crazy.
No, I don't even know what my point was. And Chris said I just have a jealousy of Mark Wahlberg because he's just one short guy who's actually made it, and I'm a short guy that hasn't made it or something. Right. I think that was your point, right?
There's definitely a part to the truth to that for sure.
I think Chris is right. I have a hang up with Mark Wahlberg. But it's not that. It's not his success. I'm not jealous of this guy. I just think he's a douche, and we're letting him get away with it. He is a douche. He is.
There's so many douches.
I know, but he gets away. It's like if somebody was a racist and they were just racist all the time, and everybody was just like, it's all right with me. It's him, whatever. It's okay.
He makes good movies.
Mark Wahlberg is a douche, and I think people are just like, but it's Mark Wahlberg.
You haven't really given a reason for his douchiness.
For one, he is. He's all right. Here's one. Well, the clearest one is that it's like shirts to him are like cancerous cigarettes, and he just doesn't wear them anymore.
Okay,
like he doesn't wear shirts.
If you had a perfect physique, as he has.
Yeah, but he like goes out of his way to not wear a shirt. And I actually have a reasoning why I'm bringing this up.
He spent a bulk of his life as a model where he was required to have his shirt off all the time.
Okay, so but does he have to have his shirt off? Like today he was like he did something on Instagram. He was like in a hallway and he just had his shirt up. There was no context to why he had his shirt off. He just had his shirt off.
You ever see that movie Date Night with Steve Carell?
Yeah, he had his shirt off in that thing.
And Steve Carell goes, "Can you try and put a shirt on?"
Yeah,
he's just one of those guys that feels more comfortable shirtless.
Okay, so here you go. The $6 billion Man movie with Mark Wahlberg attached to it is finally getting made. It finally has found its director. Now, this film is going to star Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg is going to be the $6 billion man. Mark Wahlberg is 47 years old. Mark Wahlberg is holding on to this movie, this project, so he can, again, feature his shirtless physique in a movie. Again. Mark Wahlberg, by the time this movie is filmed, will be 50 years old. Do you think Mark Wahlberg, shirtless Mark Wahlberg, 49-year-old filming on set, the $6 billion man fucking movie, is the top candidate to be shooting the $6 billion man movie?
I'm like at a loss for your obsession.
No, I'm not obsessed with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, you're a little obsessed with Mark Wahlberg.
The point is
First
that
of all, why
he's
does it
been.
matter
I read the article. He's been holding on to this project and searching for a director to get this thing made for years.
He's a producer. He owns
for
the
years.
project. Okay.
And you would think if, as he's aged and they haven't got the project together, he would maybe think like, you know what, maybe I should take a back seat and not star in this one. I'm 47 years old. I'm really not the right candidate for this. I mean, I'm gonna be playing a 51-year-old $6 billion man. I mean, if they actually, were to make a $6 billion bionic man, are they gonna use a 50-year-old body? No, they're not.
But have you seen his physique?
Yeah, he's in shape, but he's not like anymore. He's not anymore.
He's got a six-pack. He's got cum gutters, like you always say. He's got a delicious V-shaped back. What else do you want? He's got fucking hard pecs. I mean, this is
but here's
you would want.
Here's the fucking thing. He's
still a sex symbol.
If the $6 billion man was a thing a company wanted to create a superhuman to fucking solve crimes, they're not going after a 49-year-old man and using his skeletal frame.
Who would it be? Chris Pratt?
It would be somebody younger. But no, Mark Wahlberg is championing this project because he is starring in it. And it's only going to get made because he's going to star in it. And he wants another excuse to show off his fucking goddamn physique in another goddamn fucking movie. We can't go 5 years without seeing Mark Wahlberg shirtless in a fucking movie, and we can't go a day and a half on Instagram without seeing Mark Wahlberg shirtless. It's just shirtless douche Mark Wahlberg.
Go a day and a half without seeing him on Instagram shirtless by not fucking following him like you do.
I follow him because I have to point out the douchiness. I would imagine a majority of his 10 million followers, I don't know how many followers he has, but I would imagine a majority of them feel the same way I do.
Fuck no, they don't.
Okay, I would hope that
you just say a majority.
Okay, no.
Maybe a majority feels the way the lunatic fucking Kieran.
Maybe I overshot it, like most people thinking that Mark Wahlberg should win an Oscar. No, he shouldn't. He's a fuck off. No, here's the thing. Here's the fucking thing. I'll go at least 19% of them think he's a douche like I do. That's because he is. He is douchey. He's never self-deprecating. I don't think Mark Wahlberg in a group of 8 guys could tell a joke that would floor those 8 guys.
But he also knows that. He surrounds himself.
Stop being a good debater. I hate when you're a good debater.
He surrounds himself with an entourage of yes men so that he can feel better.
That whole show, Entourage, with Vinny Chase and fucking douchebag and Turtle. That movie was championed by fucking Mark Wahlberg. And everybody, when that series ended, everybody, sat back in their seats and goes, wow, everybody in that fucking show was kind of a douche. I wouldn't hang out with them. Well, there you go, folks. It was a movie. It was a fucking series champion by Sir Douche that I'm talking about right now, Mark Wahlberg, who wants to be.
Well, let me explain
something. I swear to God, if Mark Wahlberg.
Let me explain something to you, first and foremost. All right? The decision for him to be in this $6 billion man movie.
$1 billion man.
Billion, I said.
Because of inflation.
It's not just his decision. Okay.
Oh no, he's attached.
He's attached. He's an EP on the project. He's attached. It's his project. Okay.
Yeah. He's been the one trying to search around, find a director to make
If the studio at one point would say, hey, Mark, we think you're too old for this. We're not going to put in the budget and we're not going to distribute it.
Maybe that's why they couldn't find a director.
No, that's not why.
As recently as last year, the film had a summer 2020 release date, but was quietly taken off the table at some point. It's a matter of finding the right director. Wahlberg, shirtless Wahlberg told Screen Rant in November.
It's also about scheduling.
I guarantee you, I'm reading.
He does about 5 or 6. He films about 5 or 6 movies a year, maybe more.
Shirtless. Right? How many? What percentage is shirtless?
Most of it's shirtless. Yes, I agree. But so is Zac Efron. Zac Efron does.
Here's this quote. We've been close to finding a director many times. It's the one thing that blah 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 blah. So finally, they found a fucking director.
Who's the director?
His son's gonna direct it. I don't know. Some guy. Travis Knight. The director's Travis Knight. But he played point guard for the Clippers. Travis Knight.
You're talking about Brevin nights.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this basketball player's he let me go shirtless for the film.
Listen to me.
Well, here's the
studio wants
I feel
a
like
guy, the studio wants a guy who's going to sell.
My thesis statement right now for this fucking Mark Wahlberg fucking rant is that I feel like Mark Wahlberg got stuck in that 18-year-old kid, I'm kind of in shape and like to show off my muscles for the girls phase. And I feel like he's stuck there. And now he's 47, married with kids, but he's still stuck in that I'm 18, I'm going to go to the beach and flex for the girls to see if I can get some trim.
He's got to keep his fan base together. His fan base is a bunch of women.
But
that's who goes to see him in movies. Listen, if you're a superstar, all right?
Like how many other fucking guys out there are shirtless every day?
It doesn't matter. He's keeping up appearances. So you have to understand, when you're a superstar like he is, right?
Yeah, God.
You have to appeal to men and women. Right? That's the only way you become a box office draw.
Right.
It doesn't happen by just being a guy who fucking brings in the dudes, all right? You have to bring in both.
Right.
So he's just he knows how to promote himself. He knows, there's people that are looking at his body and there's people that actually enjoy what he does as an actor. So the studio decides, yeah, we'll buy this movie with Mark Wahlberg attached because we know we're going to sell tickets. We'll have no problems distributing this on foreign soil because we know he'll draw even in foreign markets. So there's a lot of reasons why people do certain movies. And so Mark Wahlberg was one of the most sought after people. There's only 10, I count on 10 people possibly that can sell tickets. He's one of them.
I get it. But
you don't get it because you don't understand why he's in a movie. And it's like, well...
I'm pointing out the ridiculousness of it.
There's no ridiculousness of it. He looks like he's 35.
He does not look like he's 35.
Oh, you're so fucking out of
And
your
what
mind.
is it? What is it every time there's some fucking thing that happens in goddamn Boston? Like the Boston Marathon was yesterday, right?
Right.
Obviously, it was the Boston bombing a few years ago, happened and all that stuff. Then Mark Wahlberg was right there. I'm going to play the cop that was on the finish line when the bomb went off, and I fucking solved everything. Like,
was he in that?
He was there. He was the star of it. He saves Boston. He tracks down the two kids that planted the bombs and shoots them in a boat.
What was that movie? I missed it.
It was called Mark Wahlberg Saves Boston.
Well, look, he's a great ambassador to the city of Boston.
Oh, he brought them. Do you have something in the works for Mark Wahlberg, and that's why I can't?
No, I'm just telling you why he makes good business sense.
You know what also annoys me? Here's another thing that annoys me about Mark Wahlberg.
Didn't somebody follow you from his camp or something like that?
They should, because I'm on. No, I am not ending my rants about Mark Wahlberg until my side is larger than his.
Who followed you recently? You were nervous about or something?
Oh, it was Rob Gronkowski's brother.
Oh, well, we were talking about Gronkowski.
Yeah, we're cranking on Rob's stand-up routine, right?
Yes, we were.
The Gronk stand-up. Yeah, where it sounded like he was talking in a mirror.
What I'll say to you is what you need to understand is that Mark makes a lot of business sense.
I get it.
A lot of people, a lot of money.
I get it. So that in turn, it gives him the right to go shirtless douche all the time? That's my point. I don't care that he's a box office success.
Okay, Dwayne Johnson gets shirtless and a lot of shit he does. He's in his 50s.
Yeah, but he's not.
What?
It's a different. He's a monster.
No, it's not. It doesn't matter.
Right, you gotta go. You have a good point there, but it's not as douchey. It's not as because he's
okay. Jason Statham, he's fucking shirtless in a lot of fucking movies.
Is he shirtless on Instagram every day?
I don't know. I don't follow these guys on Instagram.
Well,
you shouldn't either.
I follow The Rock, and The Rock's not shirtless every day.
Sometimes he is.
Rock's actually he's giving away shit every day. It's like his Instagram page is like Oprah. It's like the Oprah show. You know, he's not. Fucking,
he's Boston's favorite.
He's literally not in his fucking goddamn gym shorts, shirtless, flexing in the kitchen, drinking protein shakes, talking about aspire to be better.
It's really about his time as Marky Mark that you really can't stand.
I think he got
that's the douchiest thing he's ever done.
and I think he got. I think that era of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I think him getting the accolades from the women because he was always shirtless. That feeling has stuck with him throughout his life. He loves that feeling.
Yeah. He's a good-looking dude.
So what I'm pointing out is that he didn't mature. He did not fucking mature. So stop it. He's not fully developed.
Okay, all right. So let's say tomorrow, right? He decides no more shirtless photos on Instagram. How does that help you accept Mark Wahlberg?
I will do a little tip of the cap. A salute to you, sir. Thanks for growing up, fuckface. See you later.
So a guy takes his shirt off. That means growing up.
Well,
what? It means he's immature. If a guy takes his shirt off.
He. If I'm his wife, if I'm Mark Wahlberg, and his wife, you hear his wife yell at him on his Instagram. Put your shirt on. Why is your shirt
off?
It's a bit.
It's obviously a bit.
But it's not. It's not like all the time. It's not. No, it's not. Mark Wahlberg doesn't know bits. He knows. He knows lines written for him that he has to memorize. He doesn't know comedy. He doesn't know bits. He doesn't know. He has no sense of humor.
So off on
he thinks he's good at golf. His swing is brutal. It's terrible.
That's what bothers you too.
No, I can beat him in the golf. I'm gonna beat him at something.
So why don't you just challenge him?
2 things I can beat him at: golf and humor. I'm funnier than that fuckface.
I don't know. He's a pretty funny guy sometimes.
Plus, I'm younger, motherfucker. I'm gonna start going shirtless douche.
Yeah, let's see your abs right now.
No, I don't have abs.
Is that what's bothering you too? Because you work out like a fiend and you still don't look like him?
No.
Let me see those pecs.
No. What is this, a gay hour? No. No, I'm very homophobic.
Tell everybody what you're working with.
No.
I'm very homophobic amongst everything else. And so on top of all the other things.
Ben Sparks checking in. He's loved in Boston. Well, that's fucked up.
He's a favorite son.
Yeah. Well, your favorite son, Boston, is a colossal douchebag.
How is he a douchebag if he keeps bringing movies?
He's more douchey than Ben Affleck.
Money for Boston. He's put Boston on the map.
No, he hasn't.
Of course he has.
No, there's plenty of things came before him that put Boston on the map.
There's an actual film business in Boston where there never was before. And that's partly due to him.
Mark Wahlberg, really? Really?
Yeah.
Name me a movie other than Boogie Nights that you remember Mark Wahlberg in.
I mean, it's so.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly how everybody mentioned it.
I just mentioned one before. I told you before going off the air.
Yeah,
All the Money in the World was a great movie about the Getty family.
Right.
And he was the fucking guy who tracked everybody down. It was great. It was great.
All right, so Mark Wahlberg's in what, 40, 50 films?
The Fighter. He was great in The Fighter, playing off of fucking, what's his face? Christian Bale. I mean, he's great.
All right. Here, give me.
He doesn't have an ego about it.
Let me debate you this.
Christian Bale won an Oscar for that movie. He didn't have an ego about it. Ego about it. Any big star. That's how you know he's great at what he does.
Who? Mark Wahlberg?
Any big star could have been threatened by the idea that this guy is definitely going to win the Oscar. Look at what he's doing, right?
Right.
But he still went ahead with the role and played it perfectly and played off of Bale perfectly and allowed him to fucking shine, right? When he's really the star of that fucking movie, but he allowed Christian Bale to shine and he won a fucking Oscar. And he didn't have a fucking ego about it, okay?
All right. But how many films would you say, give or take 5, 10, whatever the fuck it is, that Mark Wahlberg has been in?
Tons.
50?
Probably more.
Right. How many times has he been nominated or recognized for his acting?
I think he got nominated a couple of times. But that's not what he is.
Somebody look that up from the chat room for me. See if Mark Wahlberg's been nominated for anything.
You know what he does? He allows.
No, you just explained it. I get it. I get that.
But that
I'm trying to point out that he's not that good.
Let me explain something to you.
He's mediocre at everything other than doing setups.
that vehicle, the fighter, would have never happened without him. It would have never happened.
I know. It's because he's shirtless. I think maybe that's why.
No, come on, man. You're crazy.
It's something. I don't get Mark Wahlberg.
I believe that Mark Wahlberg.
He had him like the music. You can even go back to the music career. You can go back to Marky Mark and the fucking Funky Bunch and go. People looked at Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch and went like, "What the fuck is this horse shit?" But people listened to it. It was like an anomaly. It was just like, why? It was the abs, right?
Yes.
He got the accolades from the abs. No one was listening to the fucking
was a sex symbol.
the fucking Money 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 song or the fucking Good Vibrations song, whatever the fuck it was.
He was a sex symbol.
I don't get it, man.
Look,
John D. Noodle
checking in says
2 Oscars.
Nominated for 2 Oscars, which is great. The Fighter and The Departed, which he was great in both movies.
He was Mark Wahlberg in both movies.
Oh, you're wrong. He never took his shirt off in The Departed.
Wait, he wasn't Mark Wahlberg in The Departed. Yes,
he
John
did
D.
not take
Noodle.
his shirt off in The Departed. Lone Survivor, another great fucking movie.
Maybe fuck yourself.
Right. He was.
Yeah, and I love how you have that clip. On fucking you.
Maybe.
Listen,
Maybe not.
Call it what it is.
Maybe fuck yourself.
Calvin Klein ads. Fuck him.
You're obsessed with the guy.
I'm not obsessed with him.
You watch everything he does and you follow him on Instagram.
I follow him on Instagram because he annoys me. I like to watch things that annoy me. Who doesn't watch things that it makes you? It gives you like a little fire.
I don't need that shit.
Yes, you should because you get a little fire inside your belly. It gives you a little fucking passion about something. Don't just watch fucking guys spinning pizzas because it makes you feel comfortable. You know, you gotta watch something else. You gotta watch something that fucking pisses you off.
Wahlberg to guys spinning pizzas.
You gotta watch. You know,
it's unhealthy. Listen to me. As your friend, you have an unhealthy habit here.
It's not a habit.
Okay, I need you. I need you to commit to something here.
Lay off Mark. I can't.
Listen to me. We've been.
It's a total no homo thing.
Listen, we've been down this road before where I've asked you to make a commitment to something and you've failed me.
Yeah, you asked me to stop jerking off. I'm not jerking. It's like asking me to stop breathing, which most people have asked me to do.
There was a reason for it. There was a reason for it. I told you to stop masturbating so that you can get out of your shell a little bit and go out and interact with human beings.
John D. Noodle took it in. Oh my God, it's a transformer.
And you're not reliant on this type of stuff.
What do you mean, guys? I can't be the $6 billion man. I'm 49 years old. I still have abs. Cocksucker.
He does.
You know what I also hate about Mark Wahlberg?
Oh, here we go.
Is that he's always got to have a picture of himself with the latest fucking celebrity dick bag that's hot. That's another thing. Like, he's always got to... Like fucking who was it? Post Malone. Post Malone.
Something else to you.
No, let me get my thing out.
All right.
Post Malone goes to Wahlburgers. There's Mark Wahlberg showing up at the fucking Wahlburgers and I don't know where.
He's promoting his business.
But yeah, I get it. But he wasn't like. But he has to go and sit with Post and ask Post about the fucking burger. Like, come on.
You know it was. First of all, you know it was a setup. It was a PR move for his business. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, using celebrity to promote business. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I get that. But it didn't look like that. I just hate him.
What did it look like? That's exactly what it is.
It looked like, oh my God, I went to the fucking Wahlburgers in Hollywood. Post was there, and now I got to suck Post cock because he's the hip guy, and I want to make the young kids think that I'm good with the hip hoppers.
All those guys look up to Mark Wahlberg. All those guys.
Why? Because he's shirtless all the time?
Because he has diversified himself. He's not just an actor. He's a producer. He's a fucking mover and shaker in Hollywood. He makes it happen. He invests in big companies. All these different, I don't know. I think he was a vitamin water guy. He's definitely
Mark Wahlberg Chevrolet.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg Chevrolet.
Yeah.
I need you to make a commitment here. I need you to unfollow Mark.
Not doing
Wahlberg
it. Not doing it.
For a month. You can follow him after a month.
Can't do it. I will.
Wow.
No, I can. I mean, I can do it. But
okay, then let's do it.
You know what?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it right now.
Okay.
Let's make this commitment right now.
You're going to kill.
Stop following the guy for a month.
Here's Chris ruining a bit for the radio show. This is a bit for the radio show.
Okay, Fine, we'll reconvene in a month.
Can't do it.
I'm not ruining the bit. I'm telling you in a
Then
month.
I'm going to follow somebody else that annoys me, and I'll rant about them for a month.
Great. Then we should definitely do that because we can change things up a little bit.
Is brilliantly bad in The Happening. It's awesome. Yes, he's terrible. He's Mark Wahlberg and everything. He's fucking terrible.
So you're saying he's one note?
He's a one-trick pony, and it's his abs. My mental health is fine.
No, it's
Mark Wahlberg's a douche. Just because I'm calling Mark Wahlberg a douche
No. It's not just because
makes me insane.
It's not.
How is
just
that?
'cause you're
How's that?
calling-
What?
It's not that. It's not just that. It's that you seem to have this disdain for a person you never met.
Well, yeah. Why not?
And
Like,
you have no.
Isn't that what
interest in
people
it.
do?
No, you have a disdain for this guy. It's just about one thing that he's got his shirt off or
No.
whatever.
No, it's just another thing. He's a
represents-
douchebag. I don't
he
get.
represents a
I don't
population-
like douchebaggery to be celebrated, and I feel like douchebaggery is celebrated in the form of Mark fucking Wahlberg. That's my thesis right there.
He's celebrated because he's good at what he does.
I am a truth seeker.
He's celebrated because he's good at what he does.
Being a douchebag.
No.
Yes.
An
The answer is yes to that question.
An entertaining actor. Look, Ben Sparks. just brought up
Entertaining.
Ted. How funny was Ted? He was great in it.
Invite Mark Wahlberg over for dinner. Invite him to the stand when it opens, okay? Have him sit down at the table with you and go, hey, Mark, you know what? Tell some stories. I guarantee you he
I'm gonna have
can't.
Ben Sparks reach out to Mark Wahlberg.
I guarantee you he can't tell you a story that you will be thoroughly engaged with.
I
mean,
highly
this
doubt
is getting past the phase of, oh, it's fucking Mark Wahlberg. He's in my place. Get past that. Then have him sit, get
I'm not
comfortable
one
with
of
him.
these guys that get starstruck, Kieran. So you obviously are.
I don't. The
You're
only person that's ever.
You're enamored with this guy.
I'm not starstruck.
I'll tell you right
I'm
now.
not.
If you walked out of your house and he just happened to be walking by, you'd be all frozen like a little kid going,
No.
"Oh my God, it's Mark
You know what I
Wahlberg."
do? I throw my fucking trash from the kitchen.
I
Go,
don't
hey, carry
believe you
this to the
for a second.
dumpster, you
I
fucking
don't believe you for a
Boston
second.
prick.
What if Mark Wahlberg said, "Hey, I'll do your radio show for an hour"?
I don't think he can. He can't do it for an hour. It's impossible.
Why not?
Huh?
30 minutes.
There's no fucking lines in front of him for him to read.
Oh, you're so fucking crazy.
No improv skill having
So
motherfucker.
If Wahlberg said, okay, how about this? If Wahlberg said, I'll call into your radio show for 30 minutes, would you do it?
Again, he can't do that. It's not a skill he possesses. Talking on the phone.
He does interviews all the time.
It's the reason why he does a lot of Instagram minute clips. That's about it.
Does long interviews all the fucking
When was the last time you seen Mark Wahlberg do a monologue in a film? Anybody?
Watch
right?
All the Money in the World.
Crickets.
Watch-
Crickets.
Monologue there. He did a monologue there.
Where you did? What?
All the money in the world.
Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
Fuck you, Mark Wahlberg.
You ever see the movie Fear?
Oh yeah. Let me in the house. Fuck off.
Did you ever see the movie Basketball Diaries? The guy's got talent.
Yeah. No, he was like a fuck. He was like a 12th man on the deal team in that fucking movie.
No. He was,
Another movie where he jumps off a building shirtless.
hey,
Thanks, Mark. Thanks for showing up there, bud. How many movies is he not shirtless in? Can we find one? He's always the hero too. Like he's the fucking Navy SEAL
he's
guy.
an action star.
Ugh.
He's supposed to be the hero.
He's self-deprecating. Have a little joke about yourself.
He is self-deprecating.
He's not.
Yeah,
He's
and
not.
all this- and
This is
all the
what.
stuff he does-
This is
and
what
all the
annoys.
stuff he does with Will
He annoys
Ferrell.
me the same way. I'm going on about this way too long. He goes on. He annoys me the same way. Fucking Kanye West does. It's the same type of annoyance.
Another short guy.
Kanye's not. He's a Kanye. Whatever.
Short. He's 5'5".
Kanye West. You know, it was actually really short. I was watching Rain Man last night, which is really not a good movie at all.
Tom Cruise is very short guy.
No, Dustin Hoffman's short as fuck.
all the same
He's
height.
shorter than Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
When they're
short
the
guy.
dancing scene, when he's
just
counting the
saw-
cards and all that. Vegas.
Just saw Dustin Hoffman walking in his yard.
Mm.
When I was visiting a friend of mine who lives across the street from it.
So he's fucking tiny as fuck. He's
Short guy.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And he's a little hunched over now that he's old.
Let's see, Miss Joe. Self-possessed and annoying, but he does attractive face. Mark Wahlberg? Fuck him.
Wow. Look at you getting bitter that this Joe in the chat room thinks he has a nice face.
I have to agree with Kieran about hating douchebaggery, though. Oh, come on. Mark Wahlberg's a douche. He fits in that category. Fucking Beezy. Beezy. He fits in that category. All right, I'll move on. I'll move on.
You love him. It's
I don't. I do not.
You want to be Mark Wahlberg.
I do not. By the way,
You wouldn't trade your life for his life?
if anybody ever wanted to see Robert Kraft's dick, apparently the court's going to allow you to. we're gonna get to see
That escalated fast.
Robert Kraft, another Bostonite. Here's the story from Pittsburgh News, CBS.
Robert Kraft is apologizing after he was accused of soliciting sex at a massage parlor in Florida. He is one of 25 people charged in connection with a prostitution bust. On Wednesday, he reportedly rejected a plea deal. Kraft has denied taking part in any illegal activity. If he took the deal, he would have had to admit guilt, pay fines.
Well, the footage, that was on all, I don't know what the hell that was. The footage of him getting in the fucking Asia Day Spa, whatever it was, it's going to be released. It actually exists, but it's pixelated a little bit. But it is Robert Kraft in the video getting a little fucking hand release.
Nothing wrong with that, boys and girls.
It's kind of embarrassing, though, don't you think?
I'm surprised he's let it go this far.
I would imagine he would have the like. I would thought that would never even see the light of day.
Well,
Do you think the authorities
and shut it all down?
Do you think the authorities are doing this just so they can embarrass the man?
He would have been 100%, of course. Also because he didn't play ball.
Right. He was
which often like crazy ass rich fucking people, they think they're above the law and they say, I can, I got the fans and I got the money.
Right.
I should be able to get through this easily. He's taking it too far.
John D. Noodle in chat room. Robert Kraft's release will be released. So yes, that's it. Cool.
This would have been a great episode of Lunatic Radio for Ben Sparks to be on. Let him Boston.
Well, I
asked him earlier. You know what his response was? I'm hosting my friends to watch the Red Sox game tonight.
Oh yes, another.
Then again, here he is in the chat room.
You know what? Maybe Mark Wahlberg can make a new movie about saving the Boston Red Sox from disaster. And he's somehow like a superstar. Somehow he's like some superstar fucking baseball player that all he does is hit home runs every time he's at the plate.
Who's winning right now?
I think the Red Sox are actually winning right now against the Yankees. It's only a 2-game set. I don't want to fucking actually the Yankees are playing the Red Sox in London this year. Did you know that? I don't know why, but they're playing fucking the Red Sox in London.
Do you not understand anything about promotion?
No, I don't. Clearly, look where I am.
I mean, like you're criticizing Mark Wahlberg for promoting his business. Now you're shitting on a Major League Baseball for fucking taking a game to London.
I honestly couldn't promote my dick to a hooker.
You can't promote your dick to anybody.
I'm fucking terrible at the
Sox up 3-1. That's what Ben's.
Fuck that. Red Sox.
Go Sox!
I want to say congratulations to the great Tiger Woods.
Listen, I gotta be honest. On that
the return to glory.
Yes. The great Tiger Woods.
On the last day when he bogeyed the 10th hole.
Yes.
On the drive, I thought he was done. I thought there was no way he just fucking fall apart after that. And kudos to him for beating a fucking wop who doesn't know how to play golf.
Well, Francesco Molinari is the guy you speak of. Was a fucking machine.
Last week I predicted that guy wasn't going to do shit. I mean,
You predicted that he wasn't going to win. You said he was going to win.
He was going to choke. I said he's going to choke.
And he did on Amen Corner, hole 12,
Italians
the par
don't play
3.
golf.
Hit the ball in the water, and that was the turning point.
Italians don't play golf. You should listen to him. He should call it a fucking day right now.
It is pretty remarkable. The fucking Tiger Woods won a major, and he did it rather quickly in his massive comeback.
Oh, come
to
on.
golf.
It's been over a year that he's been comeback.
No, but the comeback now is complete.
He's been trying to come back for the last 4 years.
No.
Last year was his first full year. He started.
Right.
He
Right.
came back, right?
Yeah.
Listen, I still don't think that he's going to get the 18.
I don't
right?
think he'll get the 18, but he's back. He won a major.
Okay, great for him. Great for him.
He's 43 years old.
All right.
Not many people win majors after.
Right.
Do you know that?
Jack Nicholson won after that. Ben Hogan won after
46. I don't think Ben Hogan. No, Ben Hogan didn't. After his 40.
Yes.
I don't know that. But Tiger Woods, 15 majors, 81 PGA Tour victories. Greatest golfer of all time.
No way. I'm sorry. I can't give you that right now. I can't.
Jack Nicklaus.
We'll see where he ends his career.
Here we go. Sam Snead, 82 wins, has like 9 majors or something like that. Jack Nicklaus, 73 PGA Tour wins, 18 majors.
Okay.
Tiger Woods, 81 PGA Tour wins, 15 majors. And he's 43.
You're not factoring in this. There was more PGA matches or whatever you want to call them. Now
more tournaments.
Jack Nicholson was playing in his prime.
More tournaments, you're saying?
More tournaments. There's more tournaments now than Jack Nicholson. Well, Jack Nichols, whatever the fuck his name is, when he was in his prime, Tiger had more opportunity, more tournaments to play.
But you can also argue against that, saying that there are better players today than there were back then.
No, there isn't.
Yes. No. That is.
I made this argument.
You're a guy that doesn't watch golf.
I made this argument last week. Listen, no one knows outside of Tiger and Phil Mickelson. No one, the mainstream world, okay?
No, it's horseshit. You're totally wrong on that.
In the 80s and 90s, everybody knew Arnold Palmer. Everybody knew Jack Nicklaus. Everybody knew fucking all these other guys. They were well known. Greg Norman, John Daly. Everybody knew these names. Now
that's two guys. Greg Norman and John Daly. What is like in 1989?
I'm talking about the 80s and 90s, right? Before Tiger came on the scene. There were more familiar faces in golf. There were more.
No, it was a dead sport.
It wasn't a dead sport. When it was a dead sport is when the period of time between Jack Nicholson retiring, right, to Tiger making his debut, that was the dead time. That was the dead time. But when
there are better athletes playing there absolutely are, Chris. You're totally wrong on that.
You're wrong.
You're totally. John Daly used to smoke cigarettes and drink beer and play golf.
And he still fucking knocked the shit out of the ball.
Dustin Johnson is 6'5", hits the ball fucking 350 yards.
I sent you that article last week of fucking John Daly setting up shop in a fucking Hooters parking lot.
Right, across the street from...
and he was mobbed.
Right, because he's a celebrity in a fucking... In like a patch on Long Island parking lot.
But he was a marginal golfer. And he still
He won a major. He's not a marginal golfer.
Okay, fine. Above average.
He's a
superstar.
Above
average. Listen, what I'm telling you is the players today, you don't know them. They don't have a persona. No one relates to golfers. Everybody roots for Tiger because, hey, you know.
Well, he's a fucking god in the game.
Right.
He's a god.
But I'll tell you right now, I still can't.
There's two players you can argue that it's Jack Nicklaus or Tiger Woods. Either one of those is the best player of all time. It's one of those two.
I still say Jack Nicklaus. And it could be argued Ben Hogan too, but Ben Hogan.
But no, it can't be. It's Jack Nicklaus or Tiger Woods.
Okay, but Ben Hogan's career was cut short too. I mean, let's be honest. He got into that fucking car accident. He still won a major after the fucking car accident, but it really derailed his fucking career.
Well, Tiger had a divorce. He had been ridiculed, been humbled.
Yeah, a divorce.
His spine is fused. His spine was fused.
He was banging porn stars 3 at a time. I mean, like, what are we talking about here? It's not like he did this to himself.
That victory on
Listen, it's
fucking.
impressive.
It was fucking.
No doubt.
It was way more than impressive. It was
It's
fucking
impressive.
pretty
If he
amazing.
goes on a tear, and if he goes on a tear from here on out and fucking starts just dominating again,
Right.
then 100% he's the greatest golfer of all time.
Fucking greatest.
Right now, as it stands, I still say Jack Nicklaus is better.
He's gonna get to 18, I think. He might. I'm just gonna say that for the fact that I want to go against what you're saying.
I think this was what you get. This
He's gonna be in your neck of the woods in a month, playing at Bethpage Black in Farmingdale, Long Island, for the PGA Championship. He wins that.
Did you say Bethpage Black in Farmingdale? No, it's in Bethpage.
Yeah, whatever. But it's the exit to Farmingville. You get off and you go down and whatever.
No, but it's Bethpage. The name of the town is Bethpage.
You're right. That was dumb. But he'll be there in next month, and then he'll play and he's won there. He's won the U.S. Open there, and then he'll be at Pebble Beach the month after that for the U.S. Open. He's won there by 15 strokes.
You know what? I'm not rooting against him. I hope he does it, and when he does, he will make me a believer that he's the best.
I'm calling you then. I'm gonna call you when he does, and I go, "How do you like them apples?" Fucking hang up.
Sure, 100%. You can do that.
Here's
let's be honest. Phil Mickelson's a joke, okay, and that's been his biggest rival since his career started.
It's not a joke. He won 44 times.
He stinks, man. He's the best of shitty.
He's won like 5-6 majors.
Best of shitty golfers. Who's his biggest competition right now? And don't say Phil Mickelson. Who's his biggest competition? McElroy or whatever his name is. Rory McElroy.
Yeah, no. None of these guys. None of these young kids are
They're
even
garbage. They're garbage, Kieran.
But they're great athletes.
So what?
There's so many of them, though. There's so many of them.
LeBron's a great athlete. You tell me if he takes up golf, then, who cares? There's so many of what? There's so many just fucking average golfers who just happen to be great athletes.
They're great. No, the competition is way more thicker these days than it was back in those days. Back in the old, it is. There's better athletes playing the game. There absolutely is.
No way.
Yes. They work out.
Okay, just because they're better physical shape doesn't make them better golfers. They're fucking.
There's way more golfers now.
Yeah, and they all
It's a worldwide sport.
Watered down.
There's Asian golfers. There's tours in India, Asia.
Golf was always
Europe,
a sport. Golf was always
South America.
Dude, you're wrong, man.
I'm not.
I'm
wrong.
I'm surprised. For you being
so
such
you're
a student of the game that you don't recognize that the 80s and 90s was the golden era.
No, that's insane. Yeah, the golden era. It's the golden era because it was back in the day. It was the golden era.
No, it was the golden era because you had an incredible amount of great golfers. That's why it was the golden era.
The competition nowadays in today's
Mickelson and a bunch of fucking wannabes, man. A bunch of wannabes.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it.
Dude,
I
that's
think
crazy.
the talent.
That's crazy that you don't recognize that.
Why is this a sports show? This turns into a sports show. I don't know why.
Well, it's not. I'm just telling you. You want to bring up this victory, which was very impressive. I'm happy.
But amazing.
For the guy, okay. Listen, the guy was banging porn stars 3 at a time.
Fucking A. Rachel, you could tell.
Finally recovered from breaking his dick.
Fucking Perkins waitress. You ever see a Perkins? I saw one in Jersey once. I was like, I wouldn't even go in there. He did a Perkins waitress.
He's banging everything. He had a fucking.
Worst thing he did was get married.
He was a late bloomer. Okay, this fucking Swedish model. The Swedish model came along and said, "Hey, I want to suck your cock," and he fucking just got married to her right away, as any nerd would.
Ended up giving her 110 mil.
Right, and as he became more famous, he realized pussy is everywhere, and I can have it, and that's what happened to him.
That's what I'm saying. He should have did it like.
Definitely had a porn addiction because he was banging porn stars left and right.
He should have taken a tip from fucking good old Derek Jeter.
He would fly porn stars into wherever he was playing, and just fuck them at night, and then go out and play another round the next day. And he was doing this because he was Tiger and he knew he could, but also because it was easy for him. Fucking porn stars was so much easier for him.
Yeah, no.
They would just come in and fuck him, and he didn't have to go out, and he didn't have to deal with, the fallout porn stars are cool like that.
He had a lot of, I think, in amongst the list of mistresses, he had a lot of proximity bangs. Like, you're sharing my proximity, you're gonna get the old Tiger D. Chris has his latest installment of What's Up with the Lane, which is his neighbor who lives above him. What is the Lane doing this time? Hold on, I gotta log in and get the clip.
Lane, so I could set up this clip, and eventually, Kieran and I talked about we're gonna have a nice little intro for this segment.
This might turn into a fucking sitcom after we're done with this.
I think so. We can go viral with these.
Yeah.
So this past week, she tried to break up with her boyfriend again. In this clip, she later in the clip, she reveals some criminal activity.
Oh, happening in the apartment above you. Is it above you or below you?
Above.
All right. Fucking. All right. Here's Elaine from this week.
So, you can hear all things fucked up because I already saw you fucked up, right? So, because you claim that you didn't bring nothing uphill with you or nothing with you, right? So, you slept all day, you got out, I made you food, you took a shower when you left, right? You went home. How the fuck are you not sick if you didn't take nothing? You telling me that you didn't go home and you didn't take a pill? I'm pretty sure that. You went home and you took something. Yes or no?
I never said that. Yes, I took a pill. Yeah. I told you I'm a lieutenant. Right? I told you that. I told you that. Understand? If I could, so you know, nothing.
How the fuck do you live like? How do you live like this?
The best part is like this guy every week. Okay, it's the same story. All right.
How does he not fucking eat a bullet?
She's kicking him out. Somehow he talks his way into staying. Right. And he's basically, obviously, he's got some kind of addiction to something. I don't know what it is.
Right. Some drug addiction.
Yeah. And she can't take it anymore.
Well, it may be just like a thing, like, I've run out of shit to nail him about. I'm going to go back to the drug addiction thing.
Oh, yeah. One time, I think one of the clips, we might have played it last week or not, when she accuses him of being a drug addict. And then he says, well, you're an alkie. You start drinking at 9 a.m.
Right.
And then she just like brushes over it.
Has he ever broken out the C word? Because I would imagine Elaine would fucking throw him out a window.
I actually think he's been very calm. You never hear him.
He's got the patience of a saint.
Yeah, he does have the patience of a saint.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about a slightly overweight woman. Not slightly, she's girthy.
I would have killed Elaine with her Mercedes.
Yeah, she's got a little girth on her. She's probably in her 40s. Right? And this guy tolerates this. So she should be counting her lucky stars.
All right, here's more of Elaine. Fucking A.
And not feel no type of consequences. Oh my God.
You don't understand. You don't understand. I just
nothing. Okay? So you know, if I didn't have to,
you don't. You think I want to live this life when you
Well, listen, right?
No,
this
you want something was wrong with you today. The kids weren't here. They were at school, and you were fucked up on the couch today.
You want to fucking
I told you why you don't come and watch TV here.
No, this was you.
Understand?
This was you today. You were like this. You were like this.
Yeah, the whole day.
Pussy breathing.
Right?
Like this.
Yep. The whole
What was wrong with you?
The whole day I was like that. Why? I slept. Don't you think I'm gonna fucking wake up and still be fucking sleepy?
I just don't want to live like this no more. Stop doing this.
There it is. There was the thesis statement. I don't want to live like this no more. That was
And
the.
then he goes, who the fuck does, man?
Oh, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that. Hold on, I gotta. Yeah, run a little bit. Here we go. Oh, come on! It's not gonna restart on me. Oh, I should have restarted.
You have the shittiest software over there. What's wrong with you?
No, it's your clip. It won't fucking let me play.
No, don't blame my clip. It's you.
All day fucked up because I already showed you fucked up.
Oh, that totally sucks. It totally went back to the fucking beginning.
So let it play, and then let it play. Like
Hold
put it
on.
mute, let it play, and we'll get to the.
Hold on, I got it.
You don't have a fast forward button for.
No, it fucking god damn it.
Jesus. Where's Rocket when you need him?
Now I gotta fucking copy it and bring it into another fucking.
What is
Yeah.
wrong?
Well, you gave me something that I can't pause. It won't let
I
me.
gave you an MP3.
Yeah, I know, but the system.
That's a basic file. You want me to give you a raw file? I'll send you a raw file next time.
Hold on a second. I got it. Don't worry
Show
about
prep.
it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'm working on it.
Meanwhile, John D. Noodle says, "How can you hear your neighbor so clearly? The guy isn't talking that loudly, so your walls must be made out of paper." Now, that's a good point, right? But here's the thing: he is talking loudly. It's just muffled by the walls. Also, they leave their windows open, so the sound travels like it's stereo sound. I get the sound through the windows, and I get the sound through the walls. That's why it's so loud. If you want that explanation.
I think Elaine wants everybody to hear her too.
Absolutely, it's a show for her.
Yeah.
Don't want to live like this no more. Stop doing this.
Who the fuck does? I fucking told your ass already, right? That fucking Monday, I was gonna go, right? Huh? What's gonna come
Every week,
What's gonna come fucking Monday?
Every week is gonna change.
Fuck yeah, he's standing up now, dude. He's fighting back. He's like
Go for
Buster
it,
Douglas
Hector.
and Tyson.
I'm gonna call him Hector.
Yeah. He might eventually win this
Stand up
one.
for yourself.
Every week is an excuse.
What's gonna come Monday?
Every week is an excuse.
Tell me what's gonna come Monday.
Look, every week is an
What's
excuse.
gonna come Monday?
First is your baby mom. Now is your connect. Now what are you gonna tell me?
I told you Monday I was gonna go. What the fuck you think I'm doing? Setting shit up in motion. Okay?
No, you're not saying shit in motion.
Oh, how do you know?
No, because you're using your own supply.
Yeah.
Because you're like,
Boom, right there. Boom. Boom.
What is that?
Well,
Oh,
he was just saying you're using your own supply. What
oh
does
fuck, I
tell
missed
you?
that. All right, here, let me go back.
Setting shit up in motion. Okay?
No, you're not saying shit in motion.
Oh, how do you know?
No, because you're using your own supply. Because you're like, well, I want money, so let me take the...
Don't get high off your own
Instead
supply.
of fucking dealing with my girl.
Now, two things could be going on here. When he says, "I'm gonna go Monday," right?
Yeah.
Two things here. Does it mean he's gonna go, meaning he's gonna leave the apartment officially, like he's done with her, or does it mean he's gonna go to like rehab or something on Monday
Right.
to change his life? Because she says you say it every week that you're gonna change.
Right. No, he's not going to rehab. He didn't go to rehab this past Monday. He did not.
No, he didn't go to rehab, but I'm saying he says I'm gonna go.
He's not leaving either. No, they're going back. You know, this is
Psycho, yeah.
this is it's a soap opera. They have to film episodes. So
Oh yeah.
I got, yeah.
Don't you think you should be sober for me until Monday?
Oh, that was another. Be sober for me until Monday. Fuck off. Fuck you. I will be.
If he wants to fucking be on drugs, let him be on drugs.
Yeah. Monday I'll stop, and I'm gonna be fucked up until then.
Like, let me give her a few days of soberness.
Okay. I understand.
Oh, what a fucking. I can't imagine their house during Christmas. Jesus Christ.
Look, Christmas is quiet because she goes away.
Yeah, I would imagine if what are you calling him, Hector? If he threw the C-bomb out, oh boy.
I've never heard him curse at her. Like never like call her.
That was the loud in all the clips that you've sent me. I've heard about 11 clips so far of this.
Well, I played a little bit with the, I did some work.
Yeah. I this is the most I've seen him talk. Is he always fucked up all the time? Is that why he never fights back?
You hear the way he sounds, right? Like his speech is very slow and like slurry. That's how he sounds all the time.
Wait a minute. Do you think Elaine waits for him to get fucking all gacked up and
It
then
sounds like he's
starts to
gacked up
fight.
all the time. It sounds like he's gacked up all the time.
Maybe, maybe not. But maybe there's this time, like she knows there's the time of the day where he's gonna be all gacked, you know.
I don't know.
And she's like, that's when I start arguing with him, and we just go in this fucking cycle. You know, it's just that, you know, spinning tire. The same routine every day. He gets gacked up. I yell at him. He tells me he's gonna get better. I give him some ultimatums. He never achieves them or whatever. And then we just, you know, start the next day again. I believe that's what it is.
I mean, she has kids in that house, man. That's the weirdest part.
Yeah, they're in the room just fucking texting her. They're probably texting their friends about this shit.
There's kids sleeping in that house, man. What's wrong with someone like that?
Fuck. It's probably not very big, right? Is it, you know?
The apartment now, it's nice. I'm sure it's nice. Mine's a really nice size apartment, so I'm sure hers is. But the weird thing is to look. I live in a very nice neighborhood. Okay, like not like, you know, it's not upper class by any sense or whatever, but it's definitely a safe neighborhood. People like the quaintness of it. Okay, and the quietness is a big park nearby. Actually, I'm smack in the middle of two of Queens's biggest parks, okay? And everybody enjoys living there, right? And everybody on the block, really nice people. From everything I've heard and everything I experienced in the first couple of years I lived there, she was never a problem.
She's a colossal cunt. She's a cunt.
What's happened
world-class cunt.
Over the last 2 years, okay, I've been there 4 years, it's just night and day, dude. I don't even know the person. I don't even know who she just transformed into this fucking psychotic, crazy woman, man.
Well, it's the alcoholism.
I guess.
It's gotta be.
And I mean, the blasting of the music is fucking strange as shit, man. She won't play music all day. But come fucking midnight, that's when she starts going.
Right, because she's all sauced up. She got that juice in her. That soul juice.
It's nuts, dude. It's fucking nuts.
Fucking. Oh, that's our what's up with Elaine, Atlantic City.
Another week. Oh, she's asking if my neighborhood's, I think.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what she's saying. Look.
A man sues his parents over his massive pornography collection. Did you read about this there, Christopher?
I certainly did.
A man is suing his parents for destroying his porn collection he values at nearly $30,000. A Michigan man is suing his parents after they destroyed an extremely valuable porn collection, according to Fox 17.
What's that music you're playing right now?
It's porn music. In the lawsuit filed last week. There we go. Yeah. In the lawsuit filed last week, the plaintiff, whose Fox 17 identifies as Charlie, recently moved to Indiana after living with his parents in Michigan for 10 months. He had just gotten over a divorce and was able to do work around his parents' home in exchange for rent. A domestic situation forced him out August 2017. A few months later, his parents drove to his home in Indiana to give him some belongings he left at their home. Only one thing was missing: his gargantuan porn collection that consisted of more than 12 moving boxes full of adult films. Wow.
You're talking about video cassettes or CDs?
I gotta imagine he sounds like an older gentleman. It's gotta be some cassettes.
Those video cassettes are bulky, man. You could probably fill up a box pretty fast.
Charlie says his parents told him they destroyed the entire collection. The entire collection.
My mom did that once with my toys when I was a kid. Just decided one day to throw out all my toys.
I remember my father when we were younger, me and my brother and all of my brother's friends used to hang out in the fucking McCann stock basement. My dad went down there one day all fucking, sauced up off some fucking wine. And he found my brother's copy of Black Lust. It's a porn film. Yeah. And he found it when I was down there, like, watching ESPN and playing fucking Sega, whatever the fuck it was. And he goes, "What the fuck is this bullshit?
What's this black porn doing here?"
And he took it upstairs. I heard him walk, all the way upstairs. He walked into the kitchen. It was just a giant kitchen with all tile floor. He put the motherfucker right on the tile floor. Beautiful tile floor. And he jumped on that thing like it was a fucking rat running across the goddamn. He destroyed Black Lust. And I was actually kind of sad because that was a good one. Black Lust. Chicks had some knockers in that one, man.
Was he racist, your dad? Doesn't like black porn? What's going on?
I don't know. Yeah, I know. There were some other porns down there. He left those, but he took the Black Lust. I gotta ask him about his...
My mom actually knew there was porn and where it was and never touched it.
Yeah, because she doesn't want to know what you're fucking cranking your
But
ham
my
into.
toys as a kid she threw out. Isn't that a little warped?
Yeah, they destroyed his porn. Oh, yeah. I say. So Charlie upset. He called the Ottawa County Sheriff's Office filing the police report. What?
He's Canadian.
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I missed something. Filing a police report that estimated the value of his collection at $28,942.72. The prosecutor's office decided against filing charges against his parents, but Charlie is still suing his parents for $86,822.16 in damages.
On what grounds?
Because he couldn't fucking crank his meat. Kidding me?
He's valuing it even more than what he said.
A day without blowing a load is the day you need to fucking earn some cash.
This guy sounds like a good friend of yours.
To be honest with you, I feel his fucking pain. Let's see. Apparently, the parents described his collection in an email. We counted 12 moving boxes full of pornography plus 2 boxes of sex toys, as you call them. We began the day by the process of destroying them. It took quite a while to do so, his parents wrote. After a month, he filed the... A month after he filed the police report, Charlie scolded his father in an email. This is a quote. "If you had a problem with my belongings, you should have stated that at the time, and I would have gone somewhere else. Instead, you chose to keep quiet and behave vindictively," he said to his dad. He was really upset that they destroyed his fucking porn.
I can't relate to this anymore, man. I haven't watched porn or jerked off in such a long time.
You're missing out, dude.
Dude, I'm not missing
Clearly, you don't know the fucking...
I'm having sex. That's what's happening.
Clearly, you don't know the immense talents of a one Miss Alexis Texas of the state of Texas.
I've seen it all, and I'm not impressed, all right?
You kidding me?
I'd rather have the real thing.
That girl's ass is like fucking Tiger Woods' goddamn golf skills.
You don't know what you're missing because you
Godlike.
haven't had it in a long time.
Godlike.
Are you telling me jerking off is better than...
Some reason, I think Alexis Texas has some like an additional vertebrae down by her tailbone that makes her ass just like fucking... It like pops open like a goddamn... like a trunk hood.
You're an ass man.
Fucking ass man.
You're an ass man.
Absolutely ass man.
Why don't you go and find the girl with a fucking great ass?
Great ass!
Yeah, exactly. There's plenty of them out there. She doesn't even have to be a 10 in the face. As long as she has a great ass, that's all that matters. You'll worship that ass.
Yeah.
And she'll love you for it. Ass girls love when someone worships their ass. Love it.
By the way, did you read that Carl's Jr. is creating a...
We're off the asses already?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Let's do more ass talk. I like that. I like a good ass. First thing I look out in the broad, fucking ass.
All right, so you like a good ass. Is it just porn star ass that you like? Or
No.
Is it...
All ass all the time.
So the girl
I'm
at the
the ass
gym
man.
that we've been
Yeah.
talking about for the last year, right? Does she have a great ass?
Great ass.
Oh, my God, dude.
She's got an ass like a fucking, what would you call it? You can bounce shit off of it. You can bounce.
Can you take a photo of this woman next time?
That would be rather creepy.
Oh, you are creepy already. What's the
I'm not. I'm very, in person, I'm very,
You might as well go all the way. She has no idea the fact that you dream about her. So that's creepy in itself, right?
maybe she's finger banging herself to me. Who knows?
Yeah, but you'll never know because
Never
you
know.
never fucking talk to her.
Yep, fucking A, man. Did you know that Carl's Jr.
Yeah, the fucking weed burger. Who the fuck's gonna eat it? First of all, Carl Jr. stinks. It's the worst burgers, all right?
I didn't mind it. I used to eat that shit when I was fat.
People eat junk food when they're high. They're not going to go eat junk food to get high. That's stupid. What are you doing now? What are you
I
doing?
don't know. I just play. This is supposed to be. Apparently,
You're
weed music on YouTube has changed. It's like fucking trap music.
Like you're still thinking about butts.
No, I was reading John D. Newell's question for trying to put together this. I'm trying to determine whether misbehaving from Topeka, Kansas, or Cool Teacher from Queens is the best Lunatic Radio listener. I'm trying to put together a trivia contest for both of them, slated for this Sunday's LR show, to determine who is the most avid listener.
The traditional show, the Sunday show.
Sunday show, traditional show. They've been listening throughout. These two, cool. They know rock, so I figured I should do it on the show with rock.
Who's attended a bar night?
I don't think either one. I don't think I've even met either one. No, I haven't.
Look, I gotta back someone from Queens. I mean, it's
fucking. That's right. You're in Queens.
No offense to Miss Joe.
You can go. You should go and have croissant. What are they? Go sconches with Cool Teacher. Sconch. You should go do that.
Before the show started, I was telling Kieran said he woke up on Sunday. He went early to go watch, the tournament, the golf tournament with his dad.
Yeah.
And I said, "Hey, did you bring him coffee?" And Kieran goes, "No." I go, "Not even a breakfast pastry?" He's like, "No." I was like, "What are you talking about? How do you not bring your dad a breakfast pastry early in the morning to watch golf together? It's a great way to break bread." And you didn't do it. You missed this opportunity.
Yeah, but we watched Tiger. We watched Tiger win the tournament, and I sat there with my dad as they did, they chanted Tiger's name.
Yeah. You know what would have been better? If he had a nice, sweet pastry. A coffee cake, a scone, a croissant. Any of these things would have done fine. And then, I said, he goes, "Where would I even get one?"
Well, here's the moment.
There's coffee shops everywhere.
When 1997, when Tiger Woods won his first Masters, I was watching that one with my dad.
So what?
22 years later, when he won the Masters this past weekend, I was watching with my dad. I made a point to watch Sunday's Masters with my dad.
And what better way to commemorate the time than with a breakfast pastry? That's all I'm saying.
He's not a breakfast. You know what he is? He likes QT donuts, which is the gas station donut.
Go get him a QT donut.
I know.
Fucking point proven. Point proven, man. You just did it. You just said exactly what
missed an opportuna fish.
Oh shit! There's trash talking.
Cool Teacher and Misbehaving are both in the chat room. I am going to be in contact with you two in the next couple days.
Fucking Scott Ozacek. Who's that?
Scott Ozacek? He is a comedian, former comedian, but not anymore. He actually did a. He was a solid middle in the southeastern portion of the United States.
Sure.
Back in the early 2000s, and he used to be on our show, and he quit, and he goes to work for Microsoft, and so he earns a lot more money.
Making a fortune now?
Probably a very, very, very good move for him. Yeah.
What? It's over already?
Fucking A, man.
An hour and a half.
We knock it out. We knocked it out of the ballpark.
Not even an hour and a half, man. You got 10 more minutes.
You got an Andy Rooney segment you want to do?
Yeah, I do actually.
Yeah, what is it?
What's about Kieran's obsession with Mark Wahlberg?
No, it's not. I'm not obsessed with fucking Mark Wahlberg.
You're a little obsessed.
I do things for the radio.
Maybe not. Maybe fuck yourself.
Fuck you, Mark Wahlberg.
And there's that little Oasis storyline that Ben brought up to me earlier today.
Oh, Ben Sparks you're referring to.
That's right. The marvelous Ben Sparks.
Oasis, what is the...
brought to my attention that the reason why the Oasis is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was because they were not eligible until this coming year. So There you go.
Really? I did not know
This
that.
will be the first year they're eligible for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Are they going to be first ballot Rock and Roll Hall of Famers?
They better fucking be. Otherwise, they're gonna have a real fucking problem.
You know what's a real shame is that Green Day is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That is the one.
They've sold tons of albums.
I don't care. That band is dog shit, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows that band is as good as every 10th grade band at every talent show.
Ben Sparks backs me up. First ballot.
I think they'll be first ballot too. Yeah, that's a good fucking band. I'm not telling you. I can't.
I'm gonna go to that event. I'm gonna find my way into that event.
I'm sure you will. You're the top 50 Oasis fan in the world. You're ranked in the top 50.
Top 50?
Yeah.
Who's ahead of me?
A lot of 49 other people.
Anybody good?
I don't know. Some nice who was. Word up, everybody. Thank you for checking.
Cool teacher met Green Day on the plane. Says they were awesome.
Yeah, what was that? Southwest?
You know, the lead singer is a very short guy, so I can see why.
Yeah, Billy Joel fucking dick face. Look at him trying to steal Billy Joel's name. His name's Billy Joe.
For your fellow short brethren.
Fuck that. No, that guy's a fucking turtle. Fuck that guy.
You just hate all short people.
No, I fucking hate that guy.
Man, you're the worst.
I hate the fucking drummer. They're all weasels. Little rat people. Like little rats. They're pop punk. They're stupid. Get away. Beat it. Get out of here.
You hate your own kind.
What are you talking about?
Just admit it. You hate all things short.
I'm godlike to my people.
No, you're not. And that's the problem. You're like, I should be the leader of these short people. That's what you're thinking.
Right. I'm
gonna. All these other short people have gone on to accomplish great things.
I'm going after the top dog, Mark Wahlberg.
We should start hashtagging the Mark Wahlberg.
I don't count Tom Cruise because he's lost his way. He's too far deep into fucking Scientology.
Tom Cruise is an incredible actor.
Yeah, he is an actor. Tom Cruise is an actor. Incredible. Fucking Mark Wahlberg looks at a camera and tells the camera what the people tell him to say in the camera.
Mark Wahlberg's a great actor too.
He's not.
I watched Top Gun again last week.
Yeah.
Great.
Did you get a batch off to it?
No, dude, I don't do that anymore.
What do you think? Fucking Tom won the Bang Goose. What do you think? You know, isn't that you know who is the hottest chick in that whole fucking movie? Top Gun? A young Meg Ryan.
No. The other girl's much hotter.
Fucking Meg Ryan is so hot in that fucking movie.
What's her name again? The lead in that movie? The girl? Whoever it is, I forget her name. Something Macaulay or McGillis or something. Kelly McGillis.
Kelly McGillis, yeah.
She was fucking smoking.
I saw her. I saw a recent Instagram photo of current day Kelly McGillis and current day Tom Cruise.
Oh, it's night and day, dude.
Tom looks like he's 2 weeks removed from fucking the set of Top Gun, and Kelly looks like she's been buried for about 12 years.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I wonder if they're bringing her back for the sequel.
Oh boy, I hope
they're
not.
doing a sequel, right?
Well, if they do a sequel, I hope she's the plane's bomb.
They're doing a sequel where Tom Cruise is an instructor at Top Gun.
All right, great.
Yeah, and he's bringing along the next generation of incredible pilots.
Kelly went down.
You're not impressed because he's short. I know it.
No, I was wondering if Cougar was going to come back. Cougar lost his wings.
Cougar's gone.
Cougar was number one. Now you're number one.
You were number two. Cougar was number one. Now you're the number one. And if you mess this up, you'll be hauling rubber dog shit from Hong Kong.
Yeah. You'll be flying fucking cargo planes out of Shanghai or whatever the fuck this is. Yeah.
That's a great line.
That
was great. I actually wonder if Val Kilmer's coming back, because Val Kilmer, if you talk about
Iceman,
Iceman, if you look at comparisons of what he looked like then to what he looks like now, it's comparable to Kelly McGillis's downfall. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what the hell Tom's that's Scientology, man.
I mean, look, he's a superstar, man.
Yeah.
It's a difference. Superstars keep themselves, well tuned.
Kelly will not be in the sequel, according to John D. Noodle. Apparently, he's the number one source we have on the Top Gun.
Kelly. I didn't think she would be, but it was worth a shot.
Yeah, you do not want to put a camera on Kelly McGillis these days. Don't put it. She should not. She should be living in Elaine's apartment getting yelled at.
Oh, maybe she is Elaine.
Maybe that's why Elaine always says, look at this piece of shit right here.
We got to come up with a hashtag for this. Do we just do hashtag Elaine or hashtag what's up with Elaine?
Well, no, everybody will think it's Elaine from Seinfeld.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, what should we hashtag it?
What's up with Elaine? That's a long hashtag.
So I think we should just do Elaine. I think we should do hashtag Elaine. Make her a thing. We should just make her a thing, and that everybody has to tune in each week for
Elaine.
Elaine is a star. Come on, let's be honest.
Some point, you're gonna have to start making her argue.
I'm gonna see her on my way home or something.
You're just gonna throw a rock through a window just so she gets pissed off at
I'm gonna
something.
say, hey, I just want to let you know I saw Hector with a girl earlier today, so just want to, I'm on your side on things. I don't know how you want to handle it, but I just want to let you know that I'm with you.
You start setting up Hector like you'll just put envelopes in her fucking mailbox. There's an address to Hector, and it's just pictures of naked broads.
There's another clip. I got to pull it up for you. Maybe we'll play it next week. Where he goes, where she's like, shitting on him or whatever, and he goes, "You think you're the only person that can break up with somebody?" He goes, and then like in his silence, he goes, "Silly me, silly me." I'm like, this guy is fucking nuts.
All right. Word up, everybody. Thanks for checking out the
Elaine, everybody. Hashtag Elaine.
Hashtag Elaine.
Hit me up on my Twitter, right? I never promote my Twitter. Hit me up on my Twitter with your thoughts on Elaine. My Twitter is Chris Italia without the H, ChrisItalia. Twitter, hit me up. Let me know what you think about the Elaine character.
Thank you for checking out Lunatic Radio Show at Lunatic Radio on Twitter and Instagram. If you'd like to donate to the lunaticradio.com show, www.lunaticradio.com. Bottom right-hand corner of our website. Click the donate button. Word up. I thank you so much. If you do send a donation, I will personally do whatever you want me to do. Yeah. Cook it hot, huh?
You know what? You should actually take them as a challenge. You know what? The next person that donates, okay?
I will do something for you.
This is the request. I'm pleading with listeners. The next person who donates should request that Kieran take a break from Mark Wahlberg, following Mark Wahlberg for a month. That's the way to do it.
And I have to abide by that?
So someone contribute $5, $1, whatever it is, but make the request when you donate.
I don't have abs. Miss Joe said she'll donate $5. Here's a little flex, huh? Look, Mark Wahlberg. Inspired to be better. Inspired to be better. Aspire to be better.
Kieran, you do have guns. I'll give you that. You got guns.
That's all I got.
Look at those guns.
That's all I got. That's all I got in this life.
Johnny Noodles says, before you go, how's the stand coming along?
Oh, yeah. How's the stand coming along?
You know what? I'll give you guys an update next week. I don't want to get into it.
Oh, really? Not so good, huh?
I mean, it is what it is.
Let's
call it, guys.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I feel very unsatisfied. This past week, Paul and I, my brother, who's my partner, he goes, yeah, listen, we're gonna need a little cash. We're gonna need a little cash injection. I go, I just put money in.
Oh God, what a nightmare!
It's just bleeding. You never seen that movie with Tom Hanks? What it was called?
Oh yeah, Money Pit.
The Money Pit. That's this. 100%. It's the Money Pit.
Fucking A. I love that movie. Greatest movie of all time.
There's your update, John.
All right, see you later, everybody. Peace. Thank you, everybody that was listening. John D. Noodle, Ben Sparks, Miss Joe, Cool Teacher. You guys are the best. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody who's not in the chat room but still listening. Later. I'll see you on Friday with TJ and Mayor and Sunday with The Rock. Peace. Where's my cursive? Where is it? Oh.